welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Hermione and today I'm going to be showing you guys some DIY Christmas gifts. All of these DIY projects are very easy to make and quite inexpensive, especially if you make a batch of them for your friends or your family members. And I try to incorporate lots of different types of things because I know not everyone is going to like the same type of present, so hopefully there is something here for anyone or everyone, I don't know. I really hope you guys like this video. If you do like it, don't forget to click that thumbs up button and definitely subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you guys sticking around. And with all of that being said, let's get into the DIYs.
So the first gift I'm going to show you how to make is these DIY gemstone soaps, which I absolutely love. They turned out so great and they're really simple to make and you can completely customize them. So start by taking your soap base, I'm using this olive one which is really silky soft, and then melt it as per the instructions. You can then go ahead and add your colouring and your fragrance oils. These are so cheap to get on eBay or Amazon. And then go ahead and pour your melted soap into your silicone mold. I'm using this amazing gemstone one that I found in a local craft store, but you can get these online in so many different shapes and sizes. Once they're dried, pop them out and then go ahead and bag them up. For this, I'm actually using an old ice cream tub that I completely cleaned and took the sticker off. I thought it was so cute and this would look really great with a bow on top. Anyway, this is how they turned out and I would love to get these as a gift. Next up are these gold leaf flecked coasters. I think they look so nice. They look like you could have bought them from Anthropologie or Urban Outfitters or somewhere, and they're so easy. Start with some plain tiles in whatever color you want and you'll need some size and some gold leaf. So start by brushing on the size as per the instructions and leave it to dry as long as it needs. Mine took about 15 minutes and then I went in and crumbled the gold leaf on top in big and small chunks, and then using a dry brush I just went ahead and got rid of the extra flecks, and this is what it looks like, and the gold leaf is not going anywhere. It looks so good. I love the way these turned out. Next up, for any stationery lovers in your life, you could make a personalized notebook like this one that says ideas, but you can put their name on it. So I'm going to show you how I made this one. Start by taking a paperback notebook and then you're going to cover it in fake leather. So all I'm doing is cutting the fake leather to size and then opening up the notebook, making sure it fits, and then using some super glue to glue this together. Because the material is thick, you don't need to wrap it around the book. It looks really good as it is. So once you've glued it, press it down really firmly. I'm using some books on top of mine just to make sure it sets perfectly. And then once you've done that, you can go ahead and add some stickers. I'm using gold ones. I think this looks so classy, and I'm just placing them in place before sticking them down to make sure it fits. And like I said, you could personalize this with a name or a quote or something like that. And that's it. It really is that simple, but it can make a really sweet personalized gift. Next up is these rustic gold looking star magnets, and you could totally make these into keychains or Christmas decorations or whatever you want, but I decided to make these into magnets. They are so simple. Start by taking some air dry clay and rolling it out really thin, and then using a cookie cutter, cut out your design. You don't have to use stars, obviously, you can do whatever you would like. Once you've done this, let them dry as per the instructions. Mine took 24 hours. And then once again, I'm using gold leaf. So apply the size, leave it to dry, and then apply the gold leaf. Press it down firmly, and then once that's dried in place, you can go ahead and use a fluffy brush to get rid of all the excess gold leaf. Like I said, I wanted mine rustic looking, so I went a little crazy with the dusting off with a paintbrush and made the corners look kind of, old and worn, but you don't have to do this. I'm then going ahead and taking some magnet tape and cutting that to size and sticking that on the back of the magnets, and you can actually get this in Poundland. It's so cheap, and there you have it. There are your magnets. All you have to do is wrap them up and give them as a gift. If you wanted to give someone a photo this Christmas but didn't have a frame to put it in, don't worry, I have you covered. This really modern looking triangle frame is so easy to make. So once again, you need to take some air dry clay and roll it out, this time quite thick, maybe about 1/4 of an inch or 1/2 an inch, and cut it with an X-Acto knife into the shape you'd like. I'm doing triangles because they stand up very nicely. Smooth it out and then use the knife to cut a slit down the center for the photograph, and then once it's dry after about 24 hours you can go ahead and paint them whatever color, and there you have it. They're really easy stands for pictures, and I think they look really great. And if you want to go the extra mile with your wrapping, you can always make the box and the gift tags, as I'm going to show you now. Plus this doubles as a really nice storage box after Christmas too. So I'm just taking this hexagonal cardboard box from the craft store and painting it white. Then I'm ripping up pieces of tissue paper and applying them to the box with Mod Podge, obviously once the paint has dried. And for a handle, I'm just attaching a bead with super glue. You can go ahead and fill this with tissue paper or iridescent filling like I've done. And then I'm also going to make the gift tags, which I made out of some patterned paper that I printed off the computer, and these wooden hearts which I got from the craft store. Go ahead and draw your heart onto the paper, and you don't have to use wooden ones if you don't have them. You can always use cardboard or whatever. I'm then just pasting it on with Mod Podge and doing a coat on top to make it really glossy, and then repeating that with a few others. And to top it off, I'm just using a bit of glue and a little piece of string on the back to make sure that you can attach it to the gift. So yeah, you can personalize this as you like, and I think it makes a really nice gift box for Christmas.
That is everything I have to show you guys in this video. Kind of excited to get out of this itchy jumper. It is very itchy.